The Blood Shinobi here. And yes, this is what if Naruto was neglected and had multiple kekkie genkai part 6. Well, I just recently got 1k subs, so thank you all for supporting the channel and being here. But also, when I get the community tab up and whatnot, I'll be putting stuff there for you guys to check out and whatnot. And every week, you'll have a list of what ifs, and you guys tell me which one you want. But that's for that when that comes out. Put an update when I'm able to. Also, well, the recap days. Well, basically, Naruto got to learn about Mewtwo, and that's basically it. Now let's get into it with the intro. When do we burn away? Used to be oh so close. Now I see you. It was 4:30 in the morning. Naruto is now 12. It's a week before the entrance exam to become a genin. Naruto has just gone on another successful mission. He just protected the border from the incoming threat that was soon to be faced by a bunch of others. But Naruto being Naruto, he handled it. He learnt about his swift release. Well, he had a little bit of access to it, along with storm release, whatever that was. He didn't even know he had these abilities, but apparently he does. And he's actually thankful because they saved him more than once during that mission. A lot of things saved Naruto during that mission. His ability to drain chakra, and also, well, some of the other things that Naruto has that he doesn't want to talk about. Naruto, as he was walking through the gate, he saw Azumo and Kotetsu. "What's wrong, you two?" asked Naruto. "Today's the day," said Azumo. "What do you mean?" asked Naruto. Kotetsu just shook his head. "Today's the day the letter says they'll be coming," said Kotetsu. The whole village doesn't really think of, well, what's his name? The fourth Hokage as anything great anymore. He's not the best person they want leading them. He left Naruto thinking he was weak and wouldn't be able to help the village grow. But look at him now. He's completed a bunch of missions. He's got respect from every single clan because of how powerful he is. He's also everyone's favorite in the village because of how damn great he is. But they didn't really care. They thought he was weak. And then Naruto's snake and monkey summonings that really need to be told so I can give their names out, not just his summonings. Well, you have Manda and all that but still his personal summons. They've all agreed in one thing. That is, Naruto is strong. He might be the one of prophecy, the one that they all heard about. The child of prophecy is something dark inside of him and will change the world, but in either goodness or darkness, in lightness or darkness. And it all depends on how he's treated. Everyone in the village respects him because he's a very powerful clan. But at the same time, he's saved everyone once or twice from something that, no one else would save them from. He saved a bunch of people from different things. He even asked his two favorite people to join his clan, Azumo and Kotetsu, but they said no, and he's got to find someone else. So Naruto tried to find others, but being Naruto, he couldn't find anyone that he thought was cool enough. But he ended up doing something else. He just decided to go with the flow. And if they didn't want to become a part of his clan, he'll find someone else one day. But that is what Naruto was taught. So they're coming back already. It's not 9 years, but it's okay, said Naruto. "Naruto, you good there?" asked Azumo. Naruto just chuckled at him. Why wouldn't I be? I'm probably stronger than you, aren't I? Chuckled Naruto. Don't get so cocky, brat, said Kotetsu. Naruto just nodded at this. He's not one for being cocky. He's just one for excitement and challenging his peers. Ah ha ha. I guess I gotta go give the report to Gigi, don't I? Asked Naruto. Both of them nodded. Yeah, that would be the smartest option, I think, said Kotetsu. Naruto, be safe, alright? Said Kotetsu. Ozomo and Kotetsu, stop worrying. You know you're like brothers to me in a way, said Naruto. They both chuckled at this. Damn right we are. There's no way in hell we aren't, chuckled Kotetsu. You think that yous are better than me? Asked Naruto. We're better than you in every which way, said Kotetsu. Whatever, said Naruto. You think you're great and powerful. Just watch me beat your asses, said Ozomo. Naruto, don't get cocky sometimes, said Kotetsu. Naruto's not cocky, Naruto's just a beast, said Naruto in third person. You really are annoying sometimes, they both said. Ha! You just called me annoying. How funny, said Naruto. Whatever. Just because you're a clan heir doesn't mean anything to us these days, said Ozomo. Naruto just shrugged his shoulders. Whatever, loudmouth, said Naruto. Call me a loudmouth again and I'll knock your front tooth out, you dumbass, said Naruto. Naruto? You're getting cocky on us, they both said. Naruto just shrugged his shoulders. Whatever, you two. Stop being annoying for once, said Naruto. Naruto left Izumo and Kotetsu and headed to the village. The Hokage mansion. What are you doing here? Asked Hiruzen. Naruto just shrugged his shoulders. I just got back from a mission. Unless I'm not meant to give out my damn mission report. If not, I'll go to bed and sleep, said Naruto. Naruto, don't play stupid with me. Report, please? Asked Hiruzen. Naruto laughed at this. Oh, so you actually do want to report? Chuckled Naruto. Don't play big with me, boy. I'll still whoop your ass, said Hiruzen. Naruto just shrugged at this. I don't know. I've been trained by Sanin, been trained by the third Hokage, which I think's you. I've been trained by Kakashi Hatake, the Sharingan, by Unko Mitarashi, student of Asanin, Guy, the strongest Tojutsu master, and all of Konoha. And also my auntie helped me in chakra control, along with everyone else, plus Shukaku, who helped me with strategies and more jutsus. Choji and Inuichi a little bit as well. And then all you Chios have helped me train. So, what is it? I'm just that good compared to you? Asked Naruto. You think you will beat me? Come at me, said Hiruzen. Naruto just shrugged his shoulders. I don't know. Do I really want to fight one of my senseis and kill him? Asked Naruto. Hiruzen just smiled at this. So, mission report now? Asked Hiruzen. About time you asked, you old dumbass, said Naruto. Okay, go on, said Hiruzen. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep, said Naruto. So, I was doing the borders with the platoons who normally go around the borders. And, that's what I did. We were doing our rounds, but then we were jumped by Aiwa and Kumo ninjas. One of them I didn't kill, said that they think I have Storm Release along with Swift Release because of the moves I displayed out there. So they said that I've got to get trained on them soon, so that's what I'm going to do, said Naruto. So basically what happened was you trained. You fought Nin, you protected the borders, and all this other stuff. Good on you, Naruto. And also, do you want some updates on who else we added into your CRO? Asked Hiruzen. Naruto just noted at this. Come on, I want to know which other girl do you think I would like? Because I've got Mikyu, and that's it, said Naruto. You're funny, you know that, right? Said, Hiruzen. Yeah, I know I'm funny sometimes. So who else do you think would fit perfectly? Asked Naruto. I don't know, a clan heir. Maybe they're Hyugas, so you can have a dojutsu in your clan, said Naruto. Said Hiruzen. Naruto just shrugged at this. I don't want no proud person like them in here. If I was going to do one, right? How about this? I go and marry a Yamanaka because, she's cute, her bond hair matches mine, her mind jutsu is good, she can get inside my head. And other stuff as well, said Naruto. Whatever, Naruto. So you want Uno? You guys have been getting real close lately, haven't you? Said Hiruzen. Naruto nodded at this. Yes. And I heard that today is the day that the fourth gets back. What time? Asked Naruto. Well, about 7, said Hiruzen. Naruto just smiled at this. Oh, well then I've got plenty of time, said Naruto. What do you mean by that? Asked Hiruzen. Nothing bad, nothing bad. I've just got something I've got to do, said Naruto. Naruto left, and it was now about 6:30 in the morning. He was standing on top of Konoha's gate, the gate that they would be coming through. Naruto was still standing up doing push-ups. In the distance, he saw Guy and Lee running around. Guy has become a genin, Rock Lee has become a genin, and he works. He's 3 members on his name. One of them's named Tenten. One of them's named Neji, and he's been trained by Guy. Their team is really good sometimes, I think. But I wouldn't know, I don't pay much attention. I haven't trained with Guy and Rock Lee lately, in the past year, since they became genin. Naruto just started doing what he normally would. He started what? He just kept saying he started over and over again. But then he realized why. It's because he had been put in a genjutsu. He released it. Release, said Naruto. There was Kuronai. She was standing next to Naruto. So it really is true. You are a master at genjutsu, said Kuronai. Naruto just shrugged at this. I wouldn't know what you meant, but whatever, said Naruto. I'm not a master at genjutsu, it's just how to break out of them, said Naruto. Naruto did that very well. He put Kuronai out of the genjutsu. He put himself out of the genjutsu and continued walking through the village. On the gate. And for about half an hour, he was jogging all around it, until he got back to the gate and saw Kotetsu and Ozomo playing cards. Naruto sent a shadow clone down in cloak to play with them. Naruto was standing on the gate now. He was doing push-ups, sit-ups, and all that for the next hour. Next half an hour till 5 people were seen off in the distance walking. Over with the group. Kushina, Jiraiya, Minato, Menma. Jiraiya, Kushina, everyone over with the group. Menma, Mito, Dawn, Tsunade, Jiraiya, Kushina, said Minato. Yes, Minato, asked Kushina. Can't you get the big woof of this, Konoha? It's been a while since we've been here. 9 long years. And this is very good for us. I can't wait to see what the village has become and how Hiruzen III has changed the village, and if it's still like it was when I left, said Minato. Jiraiya just shrugged his shoulders. Lately, he's been thinking that Menma and Mito aren't the smartest lot, and aren't the people from the prophecy. 2 days ago, when Jiraiya went to go tell the Toad Sage that he was leaving for Konoha and he wasn't training Menma anymore for a little while. Yes, the great Toad Sage, Toad, asked Jiraiya. What is it? Asked Jiraiya. The prophecy. The one with darkness inside of him. is growing stronger by the day, is what I can feel from his power. Wait, no, that doesn't happen. He just went there and he's just thinking about it. And then he told the prophecy again about how he, and not them, about he, one full of darkness. He got the prophecy retold to him again. And it was, the words that stuck out to him was, he, power, strength, more than one. This all rang out through Dry's head. He didn't know what was going on because, well, he can't really, unless they get more than one tailed beast inside of them. There's no way in hell that there's more than one. What does he mean by one? Thought Dryer. But then he could feel it. Konoha had changed. Just by the way the chakra was. Everyone in the village was stronger than what they were before. I guess after 9 years that type of thing happens, thought Jiraiya. Tsunade was just standing there. How do you think Shizune's going? I can't wait to see her again, said Tsunade. Well, something good's going on with her, I reckon, said Kushina. How do you think Anko and Kurenai are going on? Asked Tsunade. Asked Kushina. How would I know, mother? I can't wait to go back and see Hinata, said Menma. I can't wait to see all the clan hair boys and see how much they've improved. I want to see how dazzling I am to them, said Mito. Dawn just stood there. I want to meet someone. I just want to see the village, said Dawn. Dawn. The weakest out of the three siblings, but the one with more determination and more brains than both of them combined. Weaker in skills and ninjutsu, because she didn't. But when it comes to taijutsu and bronze, she is better than them in any which way. She could probably beat them both. They combined themselves as one, brain power and everything. She'd still be able to beat them. That's how dumb they are. Well, Mito has been improving a lot in her bronze, in her brains. But Menma really focuses on his bronze, his strength, his power, compared to his sisters. Kushina just stood there. She was thinking about one person in particular, Mikoto. She hasn't seen her in 9 years, and she was her best friend before she left. So maybe one day, when she gets back, she can revisit her. Naruto was just standing at the gate. He was just doing his normal things. And then he saw the group pass, and he overheard a conversation. Can't wait to see the strongest get in and whoop their ass, said Menma. Naruto had his hood down, and he made sure they could see him. They looked up at him, but didn't say anything. Naruto knew they had forgotten about him, didn't they? Of course, it is 9 years. How would they be able to not forget about him? Said Naruto. At the gate, Izumo and Kotetsu stood there, and Naruto's Shadow Clan with his hood was still on. Ah, Izumo and Kotetsu, are you still gate duty? Asked Kushina. What do you mean? I haven't been on gate duty for 9 years, said Izumo. Minato just chuckled. Yeah, I know, said Minato. Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Minato and Kushina didn't sign in at the gate. Neither did Dawn, Menma, or Mito, because everyone knew exactly who they were. They were the clan heirs to the Namikaze, Uzumaki, and Senju clan heirs. And then there was, well, the fourth Hokage, his wife, and two of the Sanins. Naruto just decided to head to the academy. He put his cloak on and headed over to the academy. Izumo and Kotetsu saw that he was looked on and not really looked upon by his family. Damn, treat Naruto that way. I'll gut them like the pigs they are, said Kotetsu. Kotetsu, you're not that strong compared to the fourth Hokage. Come on. Really? I reckon Naruto would put up more of a fight than us, said Izumo. Kotetsu and Osamu just nodded. They went back to guard duty. There, in Horizon's office, about 10 minutes later, he had a knock on his door. He was in the room right now with Kakashi and Shizune and Onko. Come in. Wait, I'm in a meeting. Just wait, said Horizon. They all stood out there. Jiraiya was not happy with this. He's not getting told to wait, so he went out to the window and he saw what was going on. Kakashi, Onko, and Shizune were in there. He overheard what they said. So you're telling us he has Storm and Swift Release, and he actually defeated that many? Asked Shizune. Kashi just looked at Shizune and Onko. What, do you guys think it's not possible? With how he's been developing lately, and the strength he possesses, I reckon he could rival a Chunin, if not a Jonin. But at the same time, we gotta prepare, because it's him. He might rush out sooner or later, definitely when they return. He might just go all crazy and absorb everyone in the village's chakra, and then release it. So we gotta make sure we have preparations in order. Make sure that he doesn't go in their team, and he actually has a sensei that will actually listen to him, and actually think, and not just leave him to the wind, said Kakashi. Onko just looked at him. I could take him away until the tuning exams to become a snake sage. And also, well, some other things too. I could also help him learn better with the damn snakes, communicate with them, and we could get them so they don't take sacrifices, said Onko. Shino just nodded. I would go with you, Onko, but you know, reasons. Me and Guy are getting married soon, said Shizune. Ah, yes, of course yous are. When aren't yous guys, you lovey-doveys, said Onko. Kakashi just looked at it. Lovey-doveys? Just be quiet, Onko. We gotta hear from the third himself, said Kakashi. Horizon just looked at them. It'd be best if you learned Snake and Monkey Sage later on. We don't need him having enough strength to take out a village right now, alright? Has he learnt the Rasengan properly? Asked Horizon. Kakashi just shrugged. If you mean doing it one-handed within a minute, blinded in his sleep, mastering it. If not, yes. And if he's able to add his wind chakra and all his other elements he knows, like every 5 affinities, then almost there. He's about halfway. He's been adding it, but it's had some setbacks. That's why he's been working with Shizune lately. Naruto's academy grades, well, they're Naruto. You should be talking to the clan head himself when it comes to matters like that, said Kakashi. Yous are all dismissed, okay? Make sure Naruto's in the academy today. Because I just need you to, said Arisen. Kakashi knew that something was going on. What was today? He couldn't think of what today was, so he just shrugged it off. He grabbed Onko's hand and the ring on her hand, and he walked out. Shizune just stood there. Lord Third, if it doesn't do anything to you, I would reckon promote Naruto to Chunin now, or maybe Jonin, and then he wouldn't have to go through the Genin thing, and all that. Said, what's her name? Said Shizune. Shizune, I need him to be a Genin. I can't just send him into Jonin and everyone think I'm favoriting him. Well, anyways, the fourth will send him back as a Genin no matter what. Because he doesn't think he's strong enough. Remember that, said Horizon. Horizon, well, Shizune just nodded and she continued to leave. Naruto, Jiraiya outside of the room, couldn't understand what was going on. He couldn't hear. He tried to open the door, but it was locked. He was sad at this, really, because it was locked. What the hell? Why is it locked? It's never locked. I could break through it, but then Horizon and his meeting would be ended, said Jiraiya. Outside of the room, Kakashi and Anko walked through the door, and Shizune walked past them. They noticed the Minato and all that as they walked past, but they didn't say hi. Minato thought it was just he didn't see him. But, who knows? He doesn't believe it. In Horizon's office, in Minato's office, 5 minutes later, Minato, Kushina, Dry, Tsunade, Menma, Mito, and Dawn all sat in the room. Ha! What are you doing here? Asked Horizon as he turned his back, and then he looked to see Minato. Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else, said Horizon. Well, I'm here to relieve you of being the Hokage, said Minato. Horizon just nodded, and him and Horizon swapped places. Village report? Asked Minato. Oh, you want a village report? Just call for a council meeting, but do it while the kids are in the academy, said Horizon. Over in the academy, Naruto just stood by his best friend. He sat next to Choji and Shikamaru, and behind him was Uno. Uno just looked at him with stars in her eyes. Naruto chuckled at this. He turned around and blew her a kiss. She normally would be chasing after Sasuke, while her and Sakura would fight over something stupid. She'd chase after Sasuke to piss off Sakura. About 10 minutes later, everyone was seated down. Aruka was standing in front of the class. Today we'll be doing a boring lecture on, nothing. Actually, today is a fun day, because something important's happening today. We are all to head to the Hokage monument. No, just wait here, said Aruka. A knock came on the door, and Aruka went to go get it. And when the door was opened, Haruka's mouth was shocked. Everyone in the room's mouth was open, and they gasped at who it was. The fourth Hokage was back. Finally. They loved their Horizon, but at the same time, he's too old, and they don't want him dying because he was old age. Huh. What's going on here? Thought Naruto. No one else knew they were coming back except Ozumo, Kotetsu, and Naruto. But no one else really had a dip. Everyone still thought of him as good. Just felt a little bad for Naruto. And felt really bad that Naruto was disowned. But at the same time, they have to protect the village using Kuruma. Making sure Kuruma is the best. Well, not Kuruma. Making sure they're in best control of Kuruma. And at the time they were there, Naruto was a weakling, so yeah. He wasn't really important to them. And he wasn't really strong. Naruto just looked at Minato. Minato didn't even glance to look at Naruto. Minato just stood there. Oh, and my two kids, Mito and Menma, will be taking the exam with you, said Minato. Any other words? Asked Aruka. Oh yes, and also I'm back as a Hokage. And when you need me, I will be there, said Minato. What are you gonna do? Asked Ino. The Hiraishin? Chuckled Shikamaru. No. As your Hokage, I will protect the village with my life, said Minato. With your life, my ass, thought Naruto. Do you have an important greeting or anything like that you want to do? Asked Rika. No, said Minato. Menma and Mito walked in through the door. All the girls in the room cheered when Menma walked in, except Uno and Sakura, because he's really hot and cute. And then all the boys, except, Shikamaru, Choji, Naruto, and Sasuke. Even Shino didn't even jump up and cheer, but Kiba, he was definitely one of the cheerers. He had stars in his eyes. Menma sat down next to Hinata and placed his hands on next to hers. She looked at him and he thought, because of how cute he was, she would have blushed, but she didn't. When Mito sat next to Kiba, she thought he would have blushed, but he didn't. What's going on? They used to drool around us when we were younger, thought Mito. Menma just chuckled. I guess she's got a bit of a figure. I want to take the jacket off and see what's underneath, thought Menma. He had picked up on Jiraiya's perviness. He, without her knowing, he tried to do it without her knowing, but he unzipped her jumper, and yeah, she has a jumper on. and there's no figure. Dang it, thought Menma. Inside of Hinata Genjutsu to hide my figure. I'm probably the biggest here in all of the Konoha 9, but because I have this jumper on to hide my figure, to make it be bulky, said Hinata to herself. Aruka just stood there. Okay, class. Since the Hokage is back, it's a free day. Go home and do whatever you want, said Aruka. Naruto just got up and yawned. He stood in front of the class. Well, since it's a free day and our fourth Hokage, cough cough, said Naruto, is back. The great and powerful Namikaze is back. I'm gonna do something that none of yous can. I'm going to go, I don't know, do something fun, said Naruto. Shikamaru and Choji just stood up. Naruto, come on, stop being silly. Let's go do something fun, said Choji. As long as there's chips, right? Said Naruto. Yeah, as long as there's chips, said Choji. Naruto and Shikamaru and Choji followed behind him. Mito looked at him. If Naruto... Wait, that's Naruto? It can't be. I'm a sensor type, and that is some serious fucking chakra, she thought. Inside her head, Kurama was talking to her. Huh, so that's your lousy brother that doesn't have me in him. I guess he might have actually had some power, doesn't he? He might pack a punch, said Kurama. In the Hokage, in the mission room, Naruto stood in front of Shikamaru and Choji. In front of them was Danzo. He was on today. Naruto. Konoha's secret weapon. The strongest ninja in all of Konoha. I'm joking, said Danzo. Naruto just shrugged. I know, but can I have, you got any missions that I can do? Along with my friends back here, said Naruto. No, Naruto, go home and rest up. Today's a big day, said Danzo. Naruto and Shikamaru just we're going now. Where are we going now, since we can't do a mission, said Choji. Naruto just looked at him. Your favorite barbecue restaurant, and then I gotta go train, said Naruto. As soon as they opened the door, they saw none other than Minato Namikaze. He was shocked. Naruto just walked past him. All of them there just, smirked. Everyone in the room smirked when they saw that Minato looked shocked. Over in Kushina's, over at the house, Kushina and Dawn were sitting down. In front of them was Hiruzen. So can you tell me the reports yourself, since you didn't tell Minato? And can you tell me about my other son, Naruto? Asked Kushina. You don't have another son named Naruto. There's no other kid who has a Namikaze or Uzumaki name. Okay? That's something that I know for certain, said Hiruzen. What? But I had a kid named Naruto, said Kushina. Dawn was crying. I thought I had a brother, said Dawn. No, you don't. I'm sorry about that, but things have happened over the past couple of years that Naruto didn't make it through, and the Uzumaki and Namikaze name and Senju name, Clanes, is all that's left, said Hiruzen. No, it can't be. He was my son. I loved him, said Kushina. No, you didn't. Alright? Get that through your thick skull. You didn't love him. You just had him, said Hiruzen. Kushina started bowling up in tears. Menma and Mito both walked through the door. They saw their mum crying. Is it because of that brat? That fucking Naruto? I'll kill that brat. What did he do to you, mum? Said said Menma. Naruto's dead, said what's her name? Said Kushina. He's not. We saw him today. And Kurama said he might pack a powerful punch, said Mito. And then Kushina turned to Hiruzen. I thought you said Naruto was dead, asked Kushina. Oh, did I say dead? I meant he didn't make it out using the Uzumaki Senju or Namikaze name. If you want to find him, well, go look for him. Ask anyone in the village. Ask them for Naruto. And I dare you to get the response from them, said Horizon. Kushina decided she'd go. She couldn't find Kurenai, Onko, or Mikoto today. They had all, well, on a mission. Well, that's what she thought. But she saw Onko and Shizune as well. Over in the hot springs, Onko, Kurenai, and Shizune were sitting down. So they're back, eh? Mikoto asked. Yes, they're back. But something's changed, said Onko. Whatever, let's enjoy the bath, said Mikoto. They all lay down in the bath in the hot springs. Over in the men's side, Jiraiya was sitting there. Now, this is a nice bath, right? Thought Jiraiya's clone. Over with the real Jiraiya, he was sitting down in a bar, and with him was Kakashi. What were you in the meeting with? Reason for? Asked Jiraiya. None of your business, Sanin. I don't have to answer to you, or anyone of that matter. I'm a Jonin of Konoha. And just because you're Sanin doesn't mean anything to me, said Kakashi. In walked Orochimaru. Kakashi stood up. Oh, Orochimaru. It's got some things to do about you know who. We've got to go find him, said Kakashi. Orochimaru just smiled. Yes. It's been a while since I've had a sparring match with him. I want to see how easy it is to defeat him this time, said Orochimaru. Jiraiya decided he would follow them, and he did. Over with Kushina and Menma and Mito, they had decided to follow their mother. Naruto was in the barbecue restaurant with his two best friends, Shikamaru and Choji. Kushina and Menma and Mito didn't really notice Naruto, but they were inside the restaurant talking to one of the people there. Can you tell me about Naruto? Asked Kushina. One of them just turned away. Oh, you mean Naruto Kare? Oh man, he's sweet. He's a nice boy. And his power, well, that rivals Jonin. He is really talented. And all the kekkie genkai that we all know he will possess just astonishes us. His respect has more. We have more respect for him than the Hokage himself, except for the Hiruzen. His senseis are all powerful ninjas too. I reckon if he wanted to, he could even best the fourth Hokage. He'd be faster than him, even though he knows the Horizon. I think that's what it's called, and the teleporting jutsus he knows. Plus the Rasengan he's mastered. Also, what other jutsus? Oh, yeah, his chakra that he uses when he touches a special weapon and how he drains the chakra. The best thing I've heard about Naruto is when he helped the rebel army defeat 3 Tails, 6 Tails, and 2 Tails when they were Konoha was sent to help. I heard that Naruto absorbed the 2 Tails perfect state form's chakra, then beat the 6 Tails into submission and the 3 Tails as well. But that's what I heard, said the lady. Kushina just blacked out from what she had heard. Naruto is stronger than both her kids combined. Jiraiya had been following Orochimaru and Kakashi to the barbecue restaurant. They sat down in a booth. When Jiraiya noticed, he saw a fat kid, probably Akamichi, and also a kid with pineapple hair. He looked to be a Nara, but the other boy, he didn't know. The boy finally took off his hood and put his hand up to arm wrestle Orochimaru. Come on, Orochimaru sensei. And Kakashi sensei. I reckon my clone could beat both yous. But I'm bored, so let's do it, said Naruto. Naruto, don't get cocky just because you're powerful sometimes, said Orochimaru. Naruto had a clone sit next to him, and he both arm wrestled them. Ha ha. Wow. You're really powerful, eh? Said Orochimaru, after he bested Naruto and his clone straight away. Naruto just shrugged and turned to Shikamaru and Choji. Being a clan is pretty good. Definitely when, your clan is really powerful, said Naruto. You think? What? How many kekkie genkai have you so called now? Asked Shikamaru. I don't know. From what I heard from the snakes and the monkeys, I may have more to unlock. So for now, I've got Storm, Swift, I think. A dark like type one where I can use different chakra and to absorb chakra differently through weapons. And also Ice said Naruto. But that is where we will end this part off. So peace out for now, and tell me teams and all that other shit that comes on with the getting and what else. But peace out for now.